In this video, we're going to take an existing formative exit slip and we're going to post it to Google Classroom and schedule it for a time later in the day or another day. The assumption here is that you do have an exit slip on your screen, so you should be looking at a screen similar to the one that you're looking at here. This one happens to be a geometry exit slip, but yours obviously will pertain to your content area. So like always, when we make assignments visible to kids, we're going to start by clicking the Assign button, the blue button in the upper right corner. So I'm going to click the blue Assign button now. And that brings a list of your classes that you have access to. I have a whole pile here, so I'm going to choose one from last year. It actually won't let me finish posting, but the steps will be visible to you. So hopefully when you click it, it will actually post to your classroom. I'm going to choose Consumer Apps. And again, you can choose more than one classroom at a time. So if you wanted to do 6 classes at once and post the same exit slip, you do have the ability to do that. Once you choose a class, you get 3 options at the bottom of the screen. The first one says Assign and Post to Google Classroom. The second one says Adjust Settings. And the third one says Assign. To post at a later time or schedule the assignment to pop up on Classroom at a later time, we're going to choose the second option, Adjust Settings. So I'm going to give that a click right now. And you'll notice it brings up a new screen, and I have all kinds of options on the screen. The first checkbox down the lower left part of the screen here says Schedule Open and Close Times. We do want to check that. And you'll notice as soon as I check that, the default is for like right now, whatever time it is right now. It happens to be today at 10:59. But I'm going to click where it says today at 10:59. And notice it brings up a calendar. And I'm going to click out. I don't want to add anything to my Google Calendar. Notice I'm looking at a calendar right now. And if I wanted to schedule it for Saturday the 27th, I would click on Saturday the 27th. And if I wanted it to be a specific time on that date, I would scroll through this right-hand bar and just choose the time. So if you just wanted to open it up for the entire day or possibly second period, you may want it to start at 9 a.m. and your close time would be an appropriately chosen time based on how long you think it would take. I'll choose 9:50 a.m. I have it set up like a warm-up, obviously for an exit slip. If you wanted to be specific, you might go right at the beginning, or excuse me, right at the end of the period. Most teachers that I've worked with just open it up for the day or the period, and then they just make sure that the kids are doing what they're supposed to be doing and don't log on early or anything. But you can be very specific and schedule it, for example, from 9:30 to 9:50 if it's an exit slip for that class. You can schedule a due date. That's not necessary. Once you have that end time there, it will turn off for the kids. You can add a time limit, and if you check that, you'll notice the default is 15 minutes. You have 4 choices that are there, but you can actually click inside that box and change this to any increment you want. So if you wanted 4 minutes, you would just physically type 4 minutes and so on. So again, you do have some options here. As soon as you get everything the way you want it, the date and time that you want it to start, the date and time that you want it to end, a time limit if you so choose, you again notice have 2 options at the bottom. The right option says Assign, it's highlighted in dark blue. The left option says Assign and Post to Google Classroom. To finish this off, you want to assign and post to Google Classroom, so it will automatically schedule that assignment in Google Classroom. Again, it usually takes you through screens where you log in. I'm going to get this oops, something went wrong screen just because the class that I'm assigning it to is a class from last year. I don't want to mess with anybody's classes just for the sake of this video, but yours will go through and post to your Google Classrooms. So hopefully that's helpful.